Somalia is on the brink of a bold experiment, one person, one vote. It's a system touted as the antidote to decades of political turmoil, a beacon of hope for a nation yearning for stability. The promise? To empower every Somali citizen with a direct say in shaping their future. No more clan-based power struggles, no more backroom deals, just the pure, unadulterated will of the people. This is what democracy looks like, right? But what if this shiny new system, with all its lofty promises, is just a mirage, a carefully crafted illusion designed to maintain the status quo? The shift to one person, one vote marks a radical departure from Somalia's history of indirect elections. For years, power flowed through a complex web of clan elders and state legislatures. They held the keys to the parliament, which in turn chose the president. It was a system ripe for manipulation, where allegiances were fluid and personal gain often trumped national interest. In 2020, a glimmer of hope emerged. The government announced plans to transition to a direct election system, a system last seen in 1969. The promise of one person, one vote was born. But like many promises in politics, it was delayed, leaving many to wonder if the change would ever come. Now, in 2024, that change is finally here. But is it the change Somalia truly needs? Let's explore. The devil, they say, is in the details. And when it comes to Somalia's one person, one vote system, those details are shrouded in a concerning lack of transparency. Finding clear, official information about how this new system will actually function? Good luck with that. Instead, we're left with whispers and rumors, unofficial accounts passed from person to person. Not exactly the foundation for a trustworthy democratic process. One thing is clear, political parties are taking center stage. But how these parties will operate, how they'll be held accountable, that's anyone's guess. The lack of transparent information about the parties and the electoral process is deeply troubling. It creates fertile ground for confusion, distrust, and manipulation. And in the current Somalia, that's a recipe for disaster. Here's where things get really interesting, or rather, really concerning. On the surface, the idea of voting for a political party seems straightforward enough. But in Somalia, things are rarely as simple as they appear. You see, to even run for office, let's say as a member of parliament, you need to be part of an official political party. Think of it as an exclusive club, and the bouncer at the door? That would be the party leader. Want in? It's going to cost you. This system opens the floodgates for bribery and favoritism. Aspiring politicians will be lining up, wallets in hand, ready to curry favor with party leaders. It's a classic case of pay-to-play, where access and influence are bought and sold. And it's not just the party leaders who will be lining their pockets. Remember Somalia's old friends, the clan elders? They're not going anywhere. Candidates will still need to pay them off to secure their support and influence. It seems the one person, one vote system, rather than dismantling the old corrupt structures, is simply adding new layers on top. The promise of one person, one vote was a tantalizing one. A chance for Somalia to break free from its troubled past and embrace a brighter future. But as we peel back the layers, what we find is deeply concerning. A system presented as a giant leap forward for democracy appears to be little more than a carefully orchestrated illusion, designed to consolidate power and perpetuate the very problems it promised to solve. But all is not lost. The Somali people deserve better. They deserve a system that is transparent, accountable, and truly representative of their needs and aspirations. Achieving this requires a collective effort. Somali citizens must demand more from their leaders, demanding transparency and accountability at every turn. The international community, too, has a role to play, providing support and holding those in power to account. The path ahead will be challenging, but the stakes could not be higher. The future of Somalia hangs in the balance. The time for empty promises is over. The time for real change is now.